Have you ever woken up screaming from a dream you couldn't shake off? Your heart racing, your room familiar, yet something feels wrong. Here's a chilling fact. Nearly 1 in 3 adults experiences recurring nightmares, and for some people, those dreams don't end when they wake up. What if I told you that certain nightmares have changed lives, destroyed families, and in some cases, led to real deaths? Tonight we're exploring nightmare cases so disturbing, they blur the line between the subconscious and reality. Nightmares have always fascinated humanity. Ancient cultures believed they were messages from spirits. Psychologists call them stress responses, but some cases refuse to fit into either explanation. These aren't just bad dreams. These are nightmares that repeated. Nightmares that predicted events. Nightmares that followed people into their waking lives. And once they began, they never truly stopped. The real problem starts when nightmares stop being harmless. When sleep becomes something to fear. When the mind creates horrors so vivid that the body reacts as if they're real. Doctors have documented cases where people developed extreme anxiety, hallucinations, and even violent behavior triggered by recurring nightmares. Sleep deprivation, elevated heart rates, loss of control over reality. In some cases, people began acting out their dreams, walking, running, screaming, even attacking invisible threats. Families noticed the change first, loved ones saying they weren't the same anymore. Friends reporting strange behavior, victims claiming the dreams felt more real than real life itself. And then things escalated. One documented case involved a man who dreamed every night of being chased through a dark hallway. Same hallway, same footsteps behind him, same feeling that if he turned around, something unspeakable would happen. Weeks later, he was found injured at the bottom of his staircase. He claimed he was escaping the hallway again. Another case involved a young woman plagued by a recurring nightmare of drowning. She described the sensation of water filling her lungs, pain, panic, darkness. Doctors found no medical explanation. Months later, she was found unconscious in her bathtub. There was no sign of a struggle, no clear explanation for what happened, but the most disturbing cases involve shared nightmares. 2 siblings sleeping in different rooms, waking up at the same time, screaming about the same figure standing at the foot of their bed. Same description, same details, same fear. Psychologists tried to explain it away as suggestion, but no one could explain how the nightmares began, or why they stopped only after the family moved. Then there's the case that still leaves experts silent. A man began recording his sleep after experiencing violent nightmares. At first it was just mumbling, then screaming, then words that didn't sound like his own voice. One night, the recording captured him sitting straight up in bed, eyes open, whispering a sentence he later claimed he never said. The next morning, he told investigators something chilling. I wasn't dreaming. I was awake, but something else was controlling me. Days later, the recording stopped, not because the nightmares ended, but because he refused to sleep alone ever again. What makes these cases terrifying isn't just the fear, it's the unanswered question. Are nightmares just the brain malfunctioning? Or can the subconscious unlock something we don't fully understand? Some scientists believe extreme nightmares can create false memories so strong they override reality. Others suggest trauma opens doors in the mind that should stay closed. But there are cases that science still can't explain. Dreams that predicted deaths, dreams that matched real crime scenes, dreams that ended exactly when something tragic happened. These stories linger because they force us to confront a terrifying possibility that the human mind might be capable of creating its own monsters. And sometimes those monsters don't stay asleep. So now I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a nightmare that felt too real? One you still remember years later? Share your experience in the comments. And if you're ready to dive deeper into stories where sleep turns sinister, check out the next video on this channel, because the scariest stories aren't the ones we watch, they're the ones we dream.